I feel like the betrayal is taking over everything. Rant. Hey. I'm not sure if I'm looking for advice or just a rant. Early last year I found out that my boyfriend was cheating on me with a girl via Snapchat. She doesn't live in the same country as us, but they met online and had a one-night stand when she was over here visiting, before we became a thing. I knew my partner for over a year before we actually started seeing each other, and we became good friends before we admitted there were some feelings and we decided to explore. We also lived 3 hours away from each other at the time. When I found out that he was messaging with this girl, I was heartbroken. I saw the texts that she saved on their chat. I confronted him. And he admitted that yes, they kept in contact, but it wasn't always explicit. But a few times he did cross a line, and then twice they went all the way, as in nude pictures and videos of them getting off to one another. He said it was an escape from the pressure of our relationship. But he said that he stopped a while back because he realized that he was being stupid and just needed to accept us as a couple, and he didn't want to lose me. I got in contact with the girl, and bless her, she was so lovely. She had no idea and was in shock because my partner would be the last person you would think of in this situation because he was always such an amazing person. She confirmed that they hadn't done it in a while and that she asked to meet up if she was to come back to our country, and he said no. I decided to forgive him, and we both put in a lot of effort to fix this, and I noticed a big change in him. It's been over a year since then, and I have moved across the country to be with him, and we have a 5-month-old son together. And during my pregnancy I told him that I trusted him again and that we were better than ever, and I was truly happy and I felt loved and appreciated every day. 3 months ago, I found out that he slept with 4 girls for the first 6 months of us seeing each other. I know it's kinda the norm to see multiple people at one time and stuff, but we both said that we didn't want to see anyone else, and I went on the pill and stopped using condoms. I found out that he didn't always use condoms, so he put my sexual health at risk. I don't know why this hurts so much worse this time round. Maybe it's because he actually slept with these people. He wasn't actually seeing them but one-night stands. Maybe it's because I'm postpartum and my body isn't what it used to be, and I'm fixating on the fact that it must have been something sexual that I wasn't fulfilling for him. He traveled to see these girls but one, because she lived near him, and she went to his place. So I'm wondering if he even changed the bed sheets before me. Did she meet his housemates that I still talk to this day? He traveled for 5 hours to see one girl, and he told me he was with his friends drinking on the pier. Rang me on the way home to tell me about the best breakfast he got. Another girl, he traveled 6 hours by train, even stopping at the station where I live. He told me he was going to help his mom get his sister into rehab. I even told him that I would pick him up and drive him there. And now I feel sick that I was offering to drop him to a girl's house to have sex. He went 2 hours to see another. I'm struggling so much at the moment, and I really want to give this a chance for my son Sake. He is a decent man, and I know he has not done this since. He is a great dad, and in the last 3 months he has answered every question. Listened to how I was feeling. I know he is trying to help me heal, but it's really knocking me for 6, and I thought maybe the obsessive thoughts and the anger would be a bit less now, but it hasn't. I'm booked in for my first therapy session next week, but my head is just full with the questions and the what-ifs. Our sex life has also taken a back seat because even though I can get in the mood, I'm not actually able to enjoy it, so we are talking that through at the moment. I can't look in the mirror without feeling so much hatred for the way I look. My C-section scar is still pretty rough looking, and I've been recently diagnosed with Crohn's disease. I start treatment in October, and I'm terrified of the thoughts of a colostomy bag. How will he love me then? Or how will he stay faithful to me then, when he cheated on me when I looked my best back then? He comes home from work every day to see me with no makeup on and baby spit on me. When the baby naps, I take that time to shower, but I don't have time to drag a brush through my hair. He is telling me that I have done nothing wrong, that I was perfect back then and still is, and the problem was with him because he was greedy and selfish and he wouldn't change a thing about me. He always said that I'm the best sex he's had. My boobs are his favorite he's ever seen. But then why go fuck other women then? He's telling me it was his mind frame back then which he doesn't relate to anymore, and he's crying and apologizing and is trying to build me back up every day, but I just feel so disgusting. I'm so hurt. I'm finding it hard to be around his friends. What if they knew all this time and didn't tell me? What if he talked shit about me behind my back at the start and now they're wondering how did I get him to stay? I'm so lost, disappointed.